Welcome back to Inside Southeastern Baseball with head coach Matt Reiser, presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers, Champaign Beverage, and also Buddy's Bar and Grill. As it's a championship postseason edition of our show as we tape from the Victory Club, as the Lions were just announced to be playing in the Baton Rouge Regional this coming weekend. To get there on Game 2 of the Southland Conference Tournament, the Lions had to knock off Southeastern State, and it was a nail-biter. Here's the action. All right, here it is, Southeastern versus Southeastern State. When you saw the bracket come out, you kind of thought this would be the matchup, one that was kind of circled, and you sent Tate Cito to the mound, and he was very good. Both pitchers outstanding in this one.
Again, had a good college game there on Wednesday, but Thursday, this might be the all-around best college baseball game you'll ever see. Both pitchers are absolutely phenomenal. Also, Tate Cito for us and Tyler Epler for them. Just did a good job of pounding the zone. Both teams hit some balls hard and had some base runners, had some opportunities, but just all around good defense and good positioning. Obviously, as you can see here, Jacob Seward, falls down there and still makes a catch with 2 outs to hold the lead, nothing.
Big strikeout there, as that was a big situation in the ball game. You brought in Jason Greenleaf. They had the bases loaded with 2 outs. He gets a big punch out at that point in the game.
Yeah, just the right matchup. We pulled Tate even though he hadn't given up any runs yet, and Greenleaf does a fantastic job of showing that veteran in the bullpen and allows us obviously to go to work in the bottom of the 5th. We got 2 outs again. Andrew Gabo comes up, shows you why he's the conference leader in RBIs. Just does a fantastic job of taking that breaking ball the other way and gets the one and only run of the game that would be the biggest run, obviously, for the whole game. The
bullpen came in. Mason Klotz, and he was special in the back end, as that's going to be a strikeout to end the game, as once again they had runners in scoring position, but the Lions move on into the winner's bracket as they move on as they win this one 1-0 against Sam Houston. Coach, big game, a very intense game against Sam Houston. This was a team we struggled with earlier in the year. They swept us at their place during the regular season, but hey, we got them when it counted, winning 1-0.
Yeah, I tell you what, it was a special little aura around us. We were locked in and focused from the first pitch to the last pitch. It's the most focus I've seen all year by our club. There wasn't one pitch we took off. Probably the cleanest college baseball game you'll ever see. Both guys pitched extremely well, pounding the zone. There were some balls that were hit well, and at the end of the day, we got the one hit that mattered to win that 1-0 game.
So the Lions would move on in the winner's bracket, and they would take on the winner of Northwestern State and Sam Houston. Northwestern State would win that game, and the Lions would have a rematch against the Demons. Here's the action. Friday game against Northwestern State. This was the first inning, another big 2-out hit, as Daniel Midyet's going to triple to the gap, and your team jumps on top 2-0 in the first inning.
Yeah, really did a good job coming out with the right energy every game and just staying locked in and focused. Obviously riding that wave a little bit off the Sam Houston win the night before. And Daniel Midyet, who had struggled the first 2 games in the tournament, just was a little bit more passive than what I've seen him in a while. Obviously feeling his way through it, but just a fantastic job there with 2 outs for that 2-out RBI.
There's a little bunt single that time by Kyle Sedetall. Maybe not the way you draw it up, but it works, it's effective. Couldn't get anything going, and decided to go with Sean Kennel on this day on the mound starting, and had some nice defensive plays behind him.
Yeah, Sean did a good job just pounding the zone. Also, we knew that was going to be part of their game, is trying to get guys on base, and got a lot of soft contact, obviously, there around the park, and some nice plays made defensively behind them. But, that Northwestern bunch was a tough bunch. Well, obviously, we had that lead there, but they did a good job chipping away at it and found a way to get 1 or 2.
The Lions were up 2-0 in this one. Northwestern State would come back and actually take the lead in this ball game 3-2 until the 9th inning, when your offense exploded. Bases loaded, 1 out, Kenan Menard with maybe the biggest hit of his career. Yeah,
there's no question it was. Obviously, Kenan Menard goes up there, true freshman for us, but doesn't act like it. Obviously, a better move there. Does a good job of splitting the gap to take the lead 4-3. And obviously, anytime you're in a tight ball game, you want to keep adding to it. And it kept going and kept going. Jacob Williams comes up next at bat, hits a big 2-out RBI double down the line, and we continue to add to that lead.
Coach, this might sum up the whole weekend, sum up the whole way your team has played here recently, as you're down 3-2 in the 9th and rally and have a big inning and are able to hold on against Northwestern State.
Yeah, again, we came right out to shoot. It's tough. That Northwestern bunch is a tough bunch of kids, and Lane Burroughs done a fantastic job turning that program around. And we came out right out to shoot. We scored a couple runs. Looked like we were going to be able to run away with it. And again, they just settled in, and also we knew it was a dogfight, and all the way there to the end. And, there at the end of the year, we just started feeling something a little bit different, a little bit special. And also we got the leadoff HPP, and after that, guys that did a fantastic job of stringing a bat after a bat together to score 5 runs in the ninth to win it.
So the Lions would advance to the championship game, which will be played on Saturday against Central Arkansas. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to show you those highlights as your Lions are the 2014 Southland Conference champions. Right here on Inside Southeastern Baseball with head coach Matt Reiser, presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers, Champagne Beverage, and also Buddy's Bar and Grill. Stay with us.